Good morning, guys. So, here's the project I just finished.
That's what dreams are made of. Hold it in your hand. Standing on a shipwreck, finding peace of land. Oh, that's what dreams are made of. Here is where you dwell, walking in the desert, catch a glimpse of well, and in the line of expectations of what the future holds, to look for all that glitters in your search for gold. But we're ordinary people with just ordinary lives, the things we need to live and to survive.
So, there are a few things I do want to talk about this. So, it was a good day. Wow, it's windy out here. Alright, so it was a good day of work. However, so I want to kind of talk about the short and my major problems with it. Obviously, there are a lot. First off, Evan, Claire, and Tatum, props to them. They did a really great job. Things I fell short on. If you guys pay close attention, some of the composition can be a bit off in some ways, to where it's almost it's not very fluid. The pacing of the overall video seems very rushed, seems very fast, to where it's just cut, and finish. It was a lot of information to pack into just 60 seconds, which I ended up it was almost like a minute and 10 seconds, which I ended up having to cut down. And if it's a 60-second, 10 seconds is a lot to cut down. Next, my biggest problem was the lighting. That was completely my fault. I realized that that's actually one of my shortcomings now. Lighting a scene in a dark room. It was a very dark, they have a very dark living room, not a lot of lights, so I thought that would actually be easier to control. However, the lights I had were either on or off, and the key light wasn't bright enough, and I only had one of them, and then the spotlights were just like really, really bright. The only excuse I would make would be if I had some dimmer lights. I feel like I could have lit the scene a bit better. However, it still brought to my attention placement of the lights and how off some of them were. Those are some of my thoughts. Color grading, I felt like could have been better in some areas. Not every single shot looks like exactly the same, which is a problem. So that needs to be, looked at and changed. And a lot of that had to do with the lighting of the scene. So those are some of my problems with the actual short. I'm a little bummed about it, in all honesty. I liked the music choice. I liked the idea, but it just didn't quite bring out the vision of what I wanted. Alright, I'm gonna go inside and eat something before I have to go to sleep and go to work again tomorrow. I'm always glad when I can get off early, because it gives me a chance to, recuperate and just get my batteries recharged, basically. What part of my body is my battery, I wonder? I don't know. Anyway, I just did some relaxing on the couch, been watching a new show, actually. It's a country music show called Nashville. It's pretty popular, actually. Anyway, my sister told me about it. It's really, really good. For those of you who do not know, I'm a major country music fan. I love country music, love jazz. So, been watching some of that. It's really, really good, really well written, and the music's fantastic. So, I'm enjoying that a lot. Anyway, it's about 8:30 right now. I'm gonna go ahead and edit the vlog and head off to bed because I'm tired. Probably gonna take a shower too. Yeah, definitely gonna take a shower. I'm really, really dirty. So I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. 2 more days. And then I don't know what's really happening next week. I know my life's starting to get even more and more crazy though. I'm starting to get a lot of bookings with shoots and work, and I've got a photo shoot coming up. I have a Spider-Man gig actually coming up. I have my concert that I'm going to go to. I got a lot going on. Got a lot on the calendar. So fun things coming up these next 2 days. I'm going to make them as interesting and throw as much content in as possible.